Yeah. Little something for the OGs out there. Keeping it West Coast. Well, I'ma send this to the ones in them old schools dipping. It already knows that the West Coast been candy paint dripping, lane switching, grain gripping, and when we swinging, we be hitting back bumper with oldies bumper, lay back smoking and sipping, chilling, not giving a fuck, rolling slow down the block while driving reckless as a motherfucker, dodging the cops. And them solid big bodies, old convertible rag tops, doing them West Coast things that ain't gon' stop. And fuck chopping up cars, we ain't chopping off shit. We rather roll stock than the block. There's some shit that don't fit. We on that old school tip, so respect the classy. I'm talking when you see the whip, you break your neck if you pass me. And some ain't hip to the shit, they'll be kicking the gear, sounding like a roar from the torque with a posse in the rear. So watch the big body move, even with shoes and steel. And for the ones that already know, roll with me, banging no wheel. Well, I'ma send this to the ones in them old schools dipping, that already knows that the West Coast been candy paint dripping, lane switching, grain gripping, and when we swinging, we be hitting back bumper with oldies bumper, lit back smoking and sipping. I'ma send this to the ones in them old schools dipping, that already knows that the West Coast been candy paint dripping, lane switching, grain gripping, and when we swinging, we be hitting back bumper with oldies bumper, lit back smoking and sipping. Now for the real OGs in they brum, still banging, hitting switches smooth, banging corners, one wheel hanging, acting like they in their prime, not giving a fuck about aging, keeping up with the next generation that's now stripping, daydreaming, still on point as their wheels are rotating, staring at the world in their rearview, just thinking and contemplating. No money to be making, cause it's already made. Now they flossing, glossing colors, looking tasty like Kool-Aid. What it do, man? I'm on like, what up, young blood? Just soaking the game up in a real way, cuz so I can spit the shit for niggas wrong on what it was, what it is, and what it should be for niggas like Tr3. Coming up in the game as a young and seeing a lot, like G's and white tees and khakis dragging on the block. Niggas with cars to hop, I'm talking about real swinging. So for me, I'm giving props for those West Coast banging. Well, I'ma send this to the ones in them old schools dipping, that already knows that the West Coast been candy paint dripping, lane switching, grain gripping, and when we swinging, we be hitting back bumper with oldies bumper, lit back smoking and sipping. I'ma send this to the ones in them old schools dipping, that already knows that the West Coast been candy paint dripping, lane switching, grain gripping, and when we swinging, we be hitting back bumper with oldies bumper, lit back smoking and sipping.